Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, and this is your Lunchtime Learning on all things related to SHRM's Inclusion 2023 conference taking place October 30th to November 1st in Savannah, Georgia. Today, I'm joined by Candice Gottlieb-Clark, CEO of Dynamic Team Solutions, whose session titled Leaders Cheat Sheet for Handling Conflict in the Workplace takes place Tuesday, October 31st at 7:30 a.m. Welcome, Candice.
Welcome. Yes, for my session, it's get up, get in your costume, or just tell people if you're still half asleep that is your costume,
Exactly.
and we're going to roll.
My costume will be my pajamas, but don't take that the wrong way.
You know, I had not even contemplated that as an option. What if I came in like footsies and a little, hoodie?
Absolutely. So tell me about your topic.
So my topic, Leaders Cheat Sheet for Handling Conflict in the Workplace, is story-driven topic. I tell a story of a real client, and through the storytelling, I help those in my room to see themselves and the conflicts that they have experienced, not usually personally, though that is sometimes the case, but more professionally. They've seen these, they know those circumstances, the situations ring very familiar, and then I'm able to move from that into information they've never probably heard on not only where the conflict comes from and what causes it and what perpetuates it, but what are the steps they can take to change that, which it always sounds so daunting. As a person who has a background and expertise in conflict resolution, and I've been doing it for over 20 years, I know this space really, really, really well, and I don't find it scary. And I know by and large, people do. The idea of conflict is just, and I look at myself as a firefighter, in terms of the way a firefighter approaches fire. They don't love fire. They love to put it out. I don't love conflict, but I run to it because I want to put it out. And I'm going to share with the audience some very easy to implement and apply strategies and tools that they can leave knowing they can do the next day, same day.
That sounds like a really valuable session, particularly around this conversation of inclusion, diversity, equity, and accessibility, where there is conflict. There is a lot of conflict, and people are really uncomfortable with it. They don't know how to deal with conflict. What do you do when someone says something contentious, or when you're dealing with a situation that stems from racism or sexism or whatever? So that could be a really valuable session for people to attend. Mm-hmm.
So the takeaways I hope people come away with are, quite simply to know they are capable of making the change they need. They are capable of even helping others to see how to make those changes and being that train the trainer for people in their HR world or even in their organization, other leaders, because so many of the things I talk about and teach, they resonate with people so readily and so immediately. It feels second nature once they've been taught. And that is my real passion for this, is to help people have the strength to do what they need to do. And of course, if they can't, then they can call me.
Always good to be able to call you. And again, it sounds like a really valuable session. So I'm going to be sure to be there. Now, of course, it's Halloween at 7:30 in the morning. So I will be dressed as someone who's just got out of bed. My hair will be in curlers. I'll be wearing an eye patch, one of those eye covers. And of course, I will have a mimosa in my hand.
So if you're also a 7:30 guy, which I think you said you are, what day do you get to speak?
I am speaking the next day on November the 1st at 7:30 a.m. And I have been promising everyone that there'll be a full bar, that there'll be a buffet, everyone gets a kitten, anything I can to get people to attend my session.
Oh, I'd come for a kitten for sure.
Thank you, Candice, for joining me and sharing this information. I really think it's going to be a great session. And thanks to all of you. Remember to attend Candice's session on Tuesday, October 31st at 7:30 a.m. And you can catch my session the next day called What Gets Measured Gets Done, Measuring Success in Inclusion, Diversity, Equity, and Accessibility on Wednesday, November 1st at 7:30 a.m.